Hey folks, Black Wilson Morales from Black Film and TV. How's it going?
Hey, Wilson, how are you?
Now that we're into season two, because I always feel like season one, you had to reintroduce yourselves, get a whole new fan base. How comfortable are you now with season two, in which you guys can do a lot of different things? Miranda?
A lot more comfortable than the first season. I feel like, it was really exciting to get to come back and to get to see everybody and see the sets again for the first time in almost 10 years. But it was also a little stressful, like hoping that people received it well and that they liked it. But this season, I feel like everything was already set up from the first. We kind of just got to go wild and have fun. And like, we had already settled back into playing the characters again. So that was easy. Like everything just felt a lot easier this season even. And I can't wait for people to see it.
Mm-hmm. Nathan, what are we getting out of your character, Freddie, this year?
Well, Freddie finally grows a spine, which is something that I've been waiting for a long time. One of the things that I feel like I personally saw a lot of feedback on, because a lot of it came to me, was just people saying, why are they doing this to my man, Freddie? What's all this stuff that keeps happening to him? He's so sad. All this bad stuff's happening. And so he gets to kind of have this evolution and relationally things improve, professionally things improve. He gets sort of on this new path, finally shaves, you can tell he's putting at least a little bit of effort into himself, got rid of the stupid bangs and bowl cut, like there's a lot of growth that happens to Freddie. And some of it was by design, some of it was on accident. But I'm excited to see how he sort of grows into catching up with where his adulting friends have maybe been already for a little while.
And Jerry, you're back in the mix. You're always there. What do you do as far as character wise to make sure everything else is staying steady while still being a comical self?
By doing the exact opposite. I ruin everything. I come in, I try to help, I mess it up. And that's, I think, the beauty of Spencer, is the road to hell is paved with Spencer's best intentions.
Obviously, when you think about social media now, it's a whole different aspect than 10 years ago. So does those social aspects come into play in terms of any of the storylines, Miranda?
Definitely. I mean, there's a whole episode where we touch on, like getting mean comments online or kind of being constantly judged because you're an influencer. So I thought that the episode that we did that's about that, even though it's still light and it's fun, we never really touched on that too much in the original series. I feel like it's mostly like nowadays everybody goes through that's online. Everybody has to deal with comments and like what the public thinks of them once they become popular. So I really like doing that episode. I felt like I could relate to it in real life as well.
At the end of the day, honestly, when you're getting in, because sometimes I always wonder that when some of these shows come back, I like to know that if they're going to come back a second season, I can now invest, because sometimes you wonder whether or not the first season is like a tryout and it's not going to come back. Now that you have season two, people can go back to not only the first season, but to the original series, because now they can invest in your characters. That being said, what do you sell to the audience now who are new why they should watch iCarly? I'll give it up to you, Miranda.
I just want people to have a good time. I feel like we had a lot of fun making these episodes this season. There's a lot of physical comedy. There's just a lot of dumb stuff in this season, but it's really fun. And I just hope people, have a good time, that they laugh when they watch it. That's the
people
hope.
will be tuning in. Take care of yourselves wherever you're at and stay safe.
Thank you.
Talk to you.
Bye.
Bye.